Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show my Java project for homework 1. Um, I developed this application using Apache NetBeans, and I use Java Swing for the GUI, graphical user interface. The main goal of this application is very straightforward. It asks the user to input x and y coordinates and then calculates whether that specific point falls inside a predefined rectangle on a Cartesian coordinate system. Let's start by looking at the design part. These are the label, text field, and button areas. I added a JLabel named LBL title to give the user clear instructions. And this is the LBL title. Please enter the x and y coordinates to check if the point is inside the rectangle. Below that, we have the input area, this and this. The names are text field txtx1 and text field txty1 with their labels, label x and label y. In the center, I used a JLabel called LBL background for this image, rectangle and x-axis and y-axis image. As you can see, the rectangle is centered at the origin 0, 0, and its width goes from -5 to +5 on the x-axis, and its height goes from -2.5 and +2.5 on the y-axis. Finally, at the bottom, this side, there is a J button named check. This button is the trigger for our program's logic. So what happens behind the scenes when the user clicks the check button? First, the program reads the text from txtx1 and txty1. Let me show you txtx1 and txty1. The code parses these strings values into decimal numbers, likely using double parse point parse, this side, txtx1 and txty1. Once we have our numeric x and y coordinates, we use a simple if-else statement. This side is if-else statement. Looking at the graph, a point is stringly inside the rectangle if its x value is between -5 and 5, and its y value is between 2.5 and +2.5. In Java logic, this side gave and show us if this condition is true, the point is inside the rectangle or exactly on the border of the rectangle. But if not, point xy is outside the rectangle. If the user enters, for example, x as 2, let me show you in design part, we can run this application. For example, x as 2 and y as 1. Let me write. The program will evaluate the condition as true and output a message saying the point is inside the rectangle. If they enter x as 6 and y as 3 or -2, it doesn't matter. It will output that the point is outside the rectangle. In summary, this project was a great way to practice handling GUI components in NetBeans, retrieving user input, converting data types, and using logical operators to solve a geometric problem. Thank you for watching me and my presentation.